Gandhi is a congenital liar. He's a man who has only one talent left after being on this planet for 57 years, which is to dredge up new lies every time the old lie collapses. This is the man who spent the last several years blaming electronic voting machines and saying the EVMs were the reason for the defeat of the Congress. When the EVMs were proved to be foolproof and accurate, he has taken on the voter lists as his new target. He called it an atom bomb first, now he calls it a hydrogen bomb. And all there are wet crackers that are blowing up on his face and embarrassing himself and the Congress party. Look, the reality is as follows. Rahul Gandhi, on one hand, says the electoral rolls are contaminated. On the other hand, opposes the special intensive revision of the electoral rolls. So he needs to understand which part of his brain is working. Is it the left side of the brain today that is working and the right side works the next day? Or both sides of the brain can't work at the same time simultaneously? That is for something for him to figure out. But the reality is that every Indian knows that the electoral rolls of this country have been contaminated during the 10 years that the UPA was in government. And I have put forth very strenuously how the Aadhaar was contaminated and how the Aadhaar was used by the UPA government to make people enter the electoral rolls. There is a need for the electoral rolls to be cleaned up. There is an absolutely clear requirement that is put out there by the Election Commission. And the electoral rolls are the most important part of democratic integrity. And if you have an electoral roll that is foolproof and has high integrity, the democracy will be also as strong and not contaminated by foreign elements and foreign vested interests. So I wouldn't spend too much time thinking about Rahul Gandhi, because Rahul Gandhi today, his single point agenda is somehow to rally his own people. He is now head of a party today where everybody in his party wants to desert that party because of the ridiculous politics that Rahul Gandhi is operating under. And so what he does before every impending election defeat is to start creating these imaginary scenarios that will hopefully boost the morale of his own party workers. And I hate to say this, but I think even his party workers are no longer believing the trash that he puts out.